Today we are going to discuss correlation. Okay. Today we are going to discuss correlation. So correlation, that is nothing but the relationship between two or more variables we are going to study. Relationship between two or more variables is called the correlation. Okay. So examples, if you consider the example, the first example is nothing but the, if you study the relation between the price and sales, that is called the correlation. So if you study the relation between husband and wife, that is also a correlation. If you study the relation between price and sales and demand, if you study the relation between these three, then this is also called a correlation. So next we are going to discuss the what are the different types of the correlation. First we have to remember relation between two or more variables studying is called the correlation. These two are the examples, and this is also an example study of the three variables. These first two the studying of the two variables. So okay, next, what is meant by positive correlation? So first we consider the first example, that is nothing but the price and sales. First, if you consider, if the price increases, the sales also increases. If the price of a cell phone increases, the sales of the cell phone also increases. That is called a positive correlation. Other, or if the price decreases, if the cell phone price decreases, cell phone sales also decreases, then we call it as a positive correlation. Then how to remember this concept means the both arrows should be in the same direction, then you call it as a positive correlation. If you observe this one, this is upward direction, this is also upward direction. If you consider the next example, this one, here also downward direction, this is also downward direction, then you call it as a positive correlation. Okay. So next you come across with the negative correlation. So in negative correlation, what it says means the same price and sales we are going to discuss. Relation between the price and sales only we are going to discuss. If the price increases, sales decreases. If the price increases, sales decreases. And similarly, if the price decreases, sales increases. That is called a negative correlation. So how to remember this concept means, so both arrows should be one upward and another one is in the downward. So how to remember this concept means one arrow should be upward, another arrow is downward. So this is called about the negative correlation. Next you come across with the coefficient of correlation. So coefficient of correlation means, now previously we have studied about the relationship between the price and sales. So there is a measurement tool that will study this relation between the price and sales. So that is called the coefficient of correlation, and it is denoted by the letter R. Now using one formula we are going to study the degree of relationship between these two variables, price and sales. So the coefficient of correlation always lies between -1 to +1. So coefficient of correlation is nothing but the R always lies between -1 to +1. So consider, if R is equal to 1, what is the meaning means, R is equal to 1, it is called a perfect positive correlation. If R is equal to minus means perfect negative correlation. If R is equal to 0, no correlation between the variables. So if R is equal to 1, consider the one example. So now we are going, let us discuss the relation between a husband and wife. So So now consider the concept of cinema. If the husband says yes for cinema and the wife also says yes, if the consider the picnic, if the husband says yes, if the wife also says yes, then it is called a positive correlation. That is nothing but the R is equal to 1, perfect positive correlation. If R is equal to minus 1, so if the husband says for cinema yes, means the wife says no, the wife says no. So if for a picnic, if the husband says no, the wife says yes. So if this is the case, then we call it as a negative correlation. So how you can find out the degree of relationship between the price and sales, or husband and wife, or son, so on so forth, is nothing but this is the formula. R is equal to sigma capital X into capital Y by root of sigma x square into sigma y square. Okay, so next slide. So now we are going to consider the one example. That is the first one is nothing but row is the age of the cars: 2 years, 4 years, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. AMC means annual maintenance cost. So for the 2 years it is 600, for the 4 years 1500, for 6 years it is 1800, so on and so forth. Now we are going to find out the degree of relation between these data, that is the age of the cars and the annual maintenance. Okay, so we have to find out the R. What is the formula for R? Already we have studied, so we have to prepare some chart. Okay, next slide. So R is equal to formula is nothing but sigma capital X into capital Y divided by root of sigma x square into sigma y square. This is the formula, where capital X is nothing but equal to small x minus x bar, capital X is nothing but small x minus x bar, capital Y is nothing but equal to y minus y bar, x bar is nothing but equal to sigma x by n, y bar is nothing but equal to sigma y by n. Okay, we will solve the example now. So the x is nothing but the age of the cars. X is nothing but the age of the cars. I have written here 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12. Okay, so x bar value is nothing but the x bar is nothing but the summation of the ages divided with number. That is nothing but x bar is equal to nothing but sigma x by n. So add all the ages 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Therefore all the ages you add that one and divide with 7, you are going to get it as 7. So x bar is equal to 7. So capital X is equal to nothing but small x minus x bar. That is the formula. Therefore 7, 2 minus 7 minus 5. So 4 minus 7 minus 3. So that is nothing but x minus 7 you have to. So 6 minus 7 minus 1, 7 minus 7 0. Next again 8 minus 7 1, 10 minus 7 3, 10 minus 12 minus 5, 12 minus 7 5. So what you are doing is from the ages you are subtracting the average. From the ages you are subtracting the average, you are going to get capital X. Next multiply x square, 5 square 25, minus 3 square 9, minus 1 whole square 1, 0 whole square 0, 1 square 1, 3 square 9, 5 square 25. Similarly now we have to write the annual maintenance of the corresponding age and corresponding the annual maintenance. These are the corresponding annual maintenance. For 2 years it is 1600, for 4 years it is 1500, for 6 years it is 1800, 1900, 1700, 2100, 2000. So here capital Y is nothing but y minus y bar by 100. So where y bar means the average of the annual maintenance. So summation of this column divided with 7, you will get it as 1800. Therefore, and capital Y is nothing but y minus y bar by 100. So what 1800 and 1600 difference is? 1800 and 1600 difference is 200. Okay, 1600 minus 800 means minus 200. Minus 200 by 2 by 100, that is equal to minus 2. Here also you will get plus 3, 0, 1, minus 1, 3, 2. Similarly, y square 4, 9, 0, 1, 1, 9, 4. X into y. X into y means this is the column x, this is the column y. So if you multiply this one, you are going to get x into y. So the summation of this column is nothing but you are going to get it as 37. Okay. Similarly, sigma x square value is nothing but 70. Sigma y square value is nothing but 28. The formula for the correlation coefficient is R is sigma x into y the whole divided by root of sigma x square into sigma y square. That is nothing but 37 by root 70 into 25. If you do that one, you are going to get it as 0.836. So this is a positive value you are going to get. Therefore, the relation between the age of the car and annual maintenance is nothing but you are going to get a positive value. That is nothing but, and it is approximately closer to 1. That means as the age increases, as the car age increases, annual maintenance also increases, or if the age decreases, annual maintenance also decreases. This is the conclusion we got from the problem. Okay, thank you.